you for joining us at the Adopt a Pet Show. My name is Brandy, and we have a lot of new doggies, a lot of new faces that we're going to be having here on, oh, I know you're so excited, that we are going to be showing here on the show. Well, don't pull. And we have a lot of events that we are going to be having and even fundraisers. So first, we are going to introduce you to our sweet girl, Tallulah. I want to show everybody how beautiful she's getting. I wish she was gone by now, but when we first got her, she was very emaciated. She had just scabs and wounds all over her head, and look at, she is all beautiful now. She has some really funky hair back here. I can't explain it. No, we can, huh? We cannot explain it. But she's only 4 years old, and we've done meet and greets, and she does good with some dogs, but she's just like humans. She can pick and choose who she wants to be with, just like we do. We also want to let everybody know that we have a volunteer orientation coming up November 5th. Here at the Humane Society that is located at 2610 Sweetwater, and we're on the very south end of town. It's going to be on November 5th, 5 o'clock here. We're trying to get everybody to RSVP to us so we can take names down, because we don't really want more than 20 people into this meeting. I have given you all the treats. She's protesting because we have certain treats and she doesn't like any of them. So if anybody wants to fulfill Tallulah's wish list, she wants better treats. She doesn't like the milk bones. She has some healthy jerky treats, absolutely not. And then we have dehydrated chicken treats that are cat treats. Yeah, not going for it. So if we could get some treats donated, she would love that, huh, Tallulah? So come on down. Don't forget, we have a volunteer orientation on November 5th, 5 o'clock here at the Humane Society. We are also open to the public now. You just have to make sure you wear a mask. The next guest is yelling at me. So come on down and adopt Tallulah today. Yes, I know you hear him. And we have Chippy and Oscar. These little guys are 2 years old. Believe it or not, they're not brothers. So they just met, and we thought we'd put them together so they weren't by themselves. And they are so good. We've had them at different events, and they're just our happy little guys. They love to be in your lap. So if you're looking for a lap dog, let me tell you, they are, look at them. They so look like they're brothers. I mean, they really do, but they're not. One has a pink nose, one has a black nose. One ear is way bigger than the other ones. Yeah, they do. We do want to let you know we have another event coming up, and it's PetSmart. It is the adoption weekend, and that is going to be on November 6th and 7th. November 6th is from 12 to 3. November 7th is from 10 to 1. And we are going to have a lot of doggies. We're going to be outside. They have a little RV trailer. What does that sell? They sell RVs and stuff over there. They're going to be sponsoring where we're going to be underneath one of their trailers. Huh? It's right at PetSmart. There's a trailer place. But they are going to be sharing the parking lot. So we're going to have to get as many animals out there to try to get these guys adopted. Chippy and Oscar have been here for a little while, so it's kind of funny because they're amazing little guys, and they're amazing in their kennels, and they're young. They're only 2 years old, and look at how sweet they are. So let's not make sure that they're here while we have the PetSmart Adopt-a-thon, because it is a couple weeks away. So come on down and adopt Chippy and Oscar today. They're ready to go. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And this is Daryl. Daryl is like a Chihuahua, kind of bulky. He's really cute. We're not really sure. He's 4 years old, so he's full grown. He's neutered. He loves his toys. Oh, we did that. He really likes this one. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it. He loves his toys. Not sure how he is with other dogs because we haven't had him with other dogs. But oh my goodness, he's so playful. And he's so soft, very short hair. Come over here. Come out so everybody can see you. Yes. You can touch everything. He doesn't bite. So he wants to just play as he's growling at me when I order. He wants to play tug of war. Yeah. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. So you must have toys to have him because if you don't, he'll get bored, huh? His tail does not stop shaking. Look at that. It just wags, wags, wags. I gotta get your butt. I gotta get your butt. I got it. I got your butt. I got your butt. He, like I said, he's neutered. He's microchipped. He's ready to go. Current on all his vaccines. But like I said, we don't, some of these animals, we don't get the background on them. So we don't know how they are with other dogs. And we really, really encourage everybody to bring your dog in. When you're looking to find a playmate for your dog, bring your dog in because you're not going to pick your next dog. Your dog's going to pick the next dog. So, some people say, well, they will socialize better when they're at home. Some of these dogs, they don't get along with other dogs, and we just don't know that yet. So it's best if you bring your dog in because we don't want to traumatize anybody. So come on down. Make sure if you have kids and animals, make sure dogs, not cats, but make sure you bring your dog or your kids in to do a meet greet so we can make sure that they go into that perfect home. I also want to say, I know we have so many events, so I want to make sure I get every single event. We have the golf tournament. Golf tournament is on November 13th. You can sign up. It's $85 a person, or you can get your team together. We have all the information. It's going to be November 13th. The first tee starts at 9 a.m. and it is going to be at the refuge. So we do have, still teams available that if you want to sign up. We are also selling raffle tickets starting now. So you can come to the Humane Society and buy the raffle tickets or the Mega 50-50. We're calling it Mega 50-50 because we're starting to sell the tickets now. They will pull the winning tickets on November 13th for the 50-50 and the raffle, which we have several prizes that you can win, so more chances to win. So don't forget, we do have our tournament, and don't forget, we do have Daryl here waiting for his new forever home. And he goes, oh, I'm loving this. So come and adopt him today. And this is Leonard. Leonard is one of my favorites. He's just the sweetest, sweetest boy. He was kind of skinny when we got him. And a lot of people think he's not neutered. Results, when you neuter an older animal, I can spit this out. When you neuter an older animal, sometimes there's a reaction back there. And as you can see, that is the reaction. So he is neutered, but the sac is still there, and it takes a little while for it to get smaller. He swelled up pretty bad, the poor guy, when he got neutered, but it looks amazing compared how it was before. You want to turn around and say hi to everybody? I know. Say hi to everybody. He is on our Pet Finder page and our website, which it is www.westernarizonahumane.org, all spelled out. And we have him as Bentley/Leonard. He was first Bentley when he came here, but he looks like a Leonard to everybody, or Leo. So he is just, he's just such a sweet boy. Say, oh, I hear somebody. But he has like the yellow lab color, but if you look at him, he's complete shepherd. He even has a stance of the shepherd. So he's a really, really good boy. We've had him. We went to the farmer's market, which, thank you, Happy Home Cleaning. They sponsored a booth there, so we sit at their booth, and we had animals up for adoption, and we adopted pretty much all the animals that we took except for him, because there's a lot of people that thought he wasn't neutered. He was a little bit too swollen still, but I promise you they are empty. So he just needs to have that home, and look at him. He's just a sweetheart. We are going to be at the farmer's market again, and we will be at Happy Homes Cleaner, which will be on November 21st from 8 to 12. We're going to have more animals this time, only because it was such a great event. You know, there's so many people, so many vendors there, and you know, I am just the staff and the owner of Happy Home Cleaners. They were just amazing. They're selling waters to raise money for the Humane Society, and we did like over $100 in donations just by selling water. It was wonderful. But hopefully we will not have Leonard again. Hopefully he will be adopted, yes, because he's just going to give you that one lovely kiss, and it's over with. So come on down and look for Leonard. He is waiting for that new forever home, and I promise you he is neutered. He is my boy. And this is Spike. I don't know if you heard that, but that was like a human burp that just came out of Spike's mouth. It was like 3, 2, 1. Shocked the chunks didn't come out. Well, this is Spike. Has no class whatsoever. Nope. He goes, that's what happens when I have treats. Do you want another one? Spike is only 2 years old, and so he is just a puppy. Can be gentle as can be. He is a pit bull mix, and you can just pet him. He doesn't, look at him. He's just a wonderful, he loves his massages. He goes, oh yeah, you can keep doing that. I can't tell you how he is with other dogs. You know, I think he was brought in because he wasn't good with other dogs, and kids, probably the older kids, because he's a kid himself. He has a lot of energy, so he might knock the little ones down like a bowling pin. So just out of excitement, Can you sit? Sit, sit, sit. That's my good boy. Now, should we tell him about the big rummage sale we're going to have? Yeah? So we are going to have a fundraiser, and it's going to be a rummage sale for the paws. And that is on November 14th, and it's going to start at 7 o'clock in the morning. And boy, we have a lot of donations going out, and we still have donations coming in. We are not taking any more clothes for donations because we can handle so many clothes. And we're not taking any beds or anything like refrigerators or anything like that, because they're just a lot of big items that if we don't sell, we're going to be stuck with them. So we are going to be having that rummage sale. We are going to be setting it up on Friday night, and guess who gets to tent it out in the parking lot to watch all the items? Me! So I'm going to be pitching a tent out there, and we're just going to be watching the items. If the items are not sold, we will continue that rummage sale until Sunday. I am going to make sure this parking lot is empty before we put anything away. So make sure, put this in your calendar, November 14th, starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, rummage sale at the Humane Society at 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. And don't forget Mr. Spike boy. He's ready for you. My boy. And this is Madre. Madre has been here for a while. We kind of keep them in the back for a little while where we work with them. We have the volunteers work with them, employees working with them. She's been up in the adoption kennels, but we haven't had her on the TV show yet. She is very food driven, big time. When she came in, you can tell she has had several litters. Tis why we highly recommend spaying and neutering your animals. You should see her stomach. It's just worn, tore up from just litter after litter. You can tell she's had more than one litter. I can guarantee that. But it's these poor guys. people think, breeding an animal, you got to think these animals, and I think she had quite a few puppies. How many puppies? 8. And then we had another one that had 10. They only have so many nipples. So these guys, I can't even think about it. I've never had kids myself, but just popping out one kid and they pop out 8, I just can't understand how someone would want to put their animals through that. But let me tell you, she needs that special home. She needs to show that she's the baby now. It is her turn. 4 years old, and she's retired now. She can't have any more babies. I can't tell you how she is with other dogs. We've never really done a meet and greet with dogs. We've never done a meet and greet with kids, so we can't answer that. But I do recommend, like I said before, to bring your animals, your dogs in. Don't bring your cats in. Bring your dogs in or your kids in so we can make sure it's going to be the perfect home. You can tell she's such a loving, she's really digging in her pockets for food. She knows there's chicken in there somewhere. But as you can tell, she's the most loving dog, and she has Vizsla in her. So Vizslas are very protective, and they're very good girls. Well, she's a very good girl. I keep looking at her because she's just an amazing dog for what she's been through. And let me tell you, with her being a mommy, very, very protective. She was very protective over her mommy. Just ask Patty. But but you know what? She had every right. What she went through with those babies, she should have been protective. She went through a lot. So calm down and give Madre a chance and adopt her today. And this is Bernadette / Bailey. She was Bernadette when she was a puppy here, and then the new owners named her Bailey. So, but I like Bernadette because I like the Big Bang. I like the Big Bang Theory. So, what is with the dogs burping today? We have another one with class. So Bernadette is 3 years old. Sit. You be nice. Thank you. She's 3 years old. She's a black lab mix, and she has a lot of energy. Yes, she has a lot of puppy in here. So make sure, with these guys, especially being black lab, they tend to have their energy until like maybe 5-6 years old, at least. So if you think 3 is an old dog, no, it's kind of like the perfect age because that's when they start to kind of slow down, but not much. So I don't know how she would be with other dogs. So, unfortunately, we have, I would say yes on kids, but older kids, because like I said, she does have a lot of energy. I do want to remind everybody again, November 5th, we are having a volunteer orientation. We are desperate for volunteers. I'm not going to kid around with everybody. We need more walkers for the dogs, for events. We're doing events almost every weekend. So to have the more volunteers I have working these events, the more animals I can bring to the event. So come on down and adopt Bernadette. She is ready to go. You ready? Are you ready? And this is Malcom. Malcom. Let's milk him. Malcom is only a year old, and he is a neutered male. And he's a lab. He looks pretty much lab. He's beautiful. He was one that we got from another shelter. We get the sweetest dogs from other shelters, and it's unfortunate some of these animals, you want to look at, show them your tongue. It has, what is with the dogs? Every dog I'm bringing, the burping. What am I? Oh my gosh. You're 3 in a row. Yep, I do it to them. They all got class. Malcom, he has, let's show him your beautiful face. I'm not going to hurt you. No, I'm not. Look, show that beautiful face. I'm so beautiful. Like I said, he's only a year old. Don't know how he is with other dogs, but I can tell you with humans, look at him. He's letting you hold him and love him and just pet him all over. Yes, he goes, I just loving it. So please come on down to 2610 Sweetwater Avenue. We are ready for you to come down. Just make sure you have a mask on and come and adopt this baby today, because Malcom doesn't want to be here anymore. He wants a couch for the holidays. So come on down and see him today. And this is Shelby. Shelby is 4 years old, and she is a shepherd mix. Very sweet girl. You're the sweet girl. I am. She goes, I see cookies over there. You need to give me more cookies. Yes, we do. Wait, we're waiting for that burp. Everybody else is burping. You got to have a burp. Shelby does need to be the only animal. She loves her treats. As you can see, she's cleaning the floor. She's really good about cleaning the floor. When we had her at events, she was really good at events. But let me tell you, she is just, she's just a big shepherd. She's a big baby. She needs a home, with not a lot of high traffic. Come here. Not a lot of high traffic, and being the only animal. I know, she knows her commands. Oh, yes, you do. She goes, give me a treat for it. Ready? Sit. Nope. Up. Easy. Say, I be easy. Can we show them another trick? Shake. Nope. Wait, hold on. Shake. That's a good girl. Down. Down. Good girl. So she is really, really good, very smart. So she will, she does sit there, and any commands you give her, she's really good. She just needs to be the only dog in the house. She doesn't like to share her castle. She wants all the mommy and daddy to herself. She wants the kids to herself, the toys and the food. So with Shelby, she does need to be the only animal, but she's the biggest love in the world. So come on down. Don't forget, we're open Monday through Saturday from 10 to 4. No appointments needed. You just come on in and make sure you have a mask on. And this is Luna. Luna is still a baby. She's only a year old. Yes, she is. She's just a baby. She's 2 years old. Oh, that was Malcom, huh? 2 years old. She's a lab mix, and she does need to be the only animal of the house. I think she would be better with older kids and smaller kids. And let me tell you, she's a little shy, but she will come out. As when we first got her in, her tail was completely tucked under, and now, as you can see, it's coming out. She is just a wonderful girl that, you can't judge her how she is in her kennel. Once you get her out of her kennel, it's a complete different story. She's looking for treats. Hey. Oh, I scared you. She goes, what is up with that lady? I was in a concentration. What about that one? Oh, see, we really need some beef jerky treats here. So come on down. We're open Monday through Saturday, and from 10 to 4. If you don't see the animal here that you're interested in, make sure you ask the staff up front to see if we have a special event going on, because sometimes we will take a lot of these animals to the event. So, and I've already I'll talk to you about I'll recap all the events that we're going to have. So come on down, let's see the right end. Come down and see this beautiful girl right here. She is sweet as can be. She hears Monty outside. Come down and adopt her today. That's a good girl. And this is Sparky. Sparky is 1 year old, and he's a Corgi mix. He's one of our new ones that we don't know much information except for his age, and he's neutered and he's microchipped. All dog adoptions, we make sure that they're current on their DPC, Bordetella, rabies, if old enough, and also their microchipping. He is one of our new ones, so he's getting used to us. We've had our volunteers really working with them, so he is doing an amazing job after he's had a long trip here. Oh, Bobby. Yes, I'm a good boy. A lot of the dogs want to go back on the other side because they know one thing. Monty is on the other side. Monty is our volunteer that is here just about every single day. Never takes it off. So these dogs really, really look up to him like daddy. So he is one of them because when he first came in, he was very shy, didn't want to come near us because he was scared. And now he is warming up. You can pet him. He's trusting us. He knows that we're not going to hurt him. So don't forget, come on down to 2610 Sweetwater. We're on the very south end of town, right off the 95 in Acoma. We're open 10 to 4 Monday through Saturday. No appointment needed, just need to wear a mask. And these babies will be waiting to be adopted today. And this is Stone. Stone is only a year old, so he is just a puppy. And he's a good boy. But he is, we're not sure how he is. I'm going to say no on other dogs because he was just kind of snarling at the door because he hears the other dogs out there. But Stone is just a sweetheart. He shouldn't be around kids. I think kids are too much for him. But other than that, he's just a really good boy. Yes, he is. Say, I'm a good boy, huh? I'm a good boy. He's just a gentle giant that needs someone to just take time with him. Now, with some of these dogs, we will tell you, some of these dogs have been in quarantine. I'm going to be honest, some of them, they have gotten either stuck in the middle of a dog fight, people reach in, and someone gets bit. The worst thing you can do is stick your hands in the middle of a dog fight. You should grab an object like a tennis racket, not to hit the animals with, but just to put it in between them to break up the fight so your hands don't get in the middle. Oh, so with that, we want to make sure everybody knows we have several different events coming on. We have the volunteer orientation, which is November 5th, 5 o'clock here at the Humane Society. We have PetSmart 6 on November 6th from 12 to 3. And we have the 7th, which is 10 to 1 at PetSmart. We have the golf tournament, which is November 13th. You can sign up your team here or even get the raffle tickets. And don't forget about the rummage sale the next day. So come on down, see these animals are all available. We will see you next week. We're off to see the kitties, the wonderful kitties of Waz, and see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye for now.